all the people that are just joining, for all the people that are just joining, the nigga flew me out, did an interview, did the video, dropped the video way before we was supposed to do it, and went missing for a year. Hence the line, the nigga snatched it from me. Then went missing, started acting funny. He did a movie doing comedy, you know, acting funny. It's lining up. Everything is lining up so far. So anyway, fast forward. We in Essence Magazine. A year later, the nigga comes out the woodworks and say, be humble, nigga, I'll put you on your first plane. So, whatever. Now everybody is wondering why DC Youngfly had my back on WildNOut. I'll tell you why. Because him and Spoken Reasons had their own beef. It had nothing to do with me. Me and him beefing was just the cherry on top. At the time when WorldStar was all, you know, hot and everything, DC, I guess, I can't really tell y'all what happened with their story, but all I can remember was because me and DC was under the same label at the time. The nigga DC did, I guess he did something, not a skit with Spoken Reasons, but they met up and they talked. I guess Spoken Reasons, you know, called them and congratulated them on his success or some extra crap. Oh, matter of fact, no, that wasn't what happened. We ended up at the BET Awards. Me, DC, Spoke, everybody was there when it came to Atlanta. So when DC seen, I guess when DC seen Spoken Reasons, they chopped it up and everything was cool. Like, you congratulate them on his success and all that extra stuff. The nigga, after they left, WorldStar interviews Spoken Reasons, and Spoken Reasons was dogging DC, talking about how he ain't funny, all this extra stuff and all this extra stuff. So DC like, and nigga, I was just with you, and you wasn't doing all this. You know what I'm saying? So now that we not together, nigga, you telling lies and saying all this extra stuff. So DC like, nigga, when I see you, like, it's on and popping, nigga, you lame as hell for what you did. DC even called the nigga. They recorded the conversation. Spoken Reasons was shook. The nigga was like, all this extra stuff. So now that's DC reason for, you know what I'm saying, like, beefing with this nigga. He got their own beef. So now years have gone by. I've tried to reach out. He wasn't trying to hear none of that. The nigga was on his high horse. After that movie, he did the movie comedy, you couldn't reach it. You couldn't reach him. So I'm like, damn, like, I have to take that L. Like, I can't do nothing about it. Whatever, that's years ago, leave it alone. This nigga, now, here's how the nigga got on WildNOut. A couple months ago, now mind you, it's been like, I don't know, I don't want to get my math wrong, but it's been like I think like 5 years, 6 years since me and him has spoke. I get a random tag on Instagram that the nigga is dogging me on his Instagram. Spoken Reasons dogging me on Instagram. This is like five years later. And I'm like, damn, like, this nigga still like dogging me, bro. Like, for what? I haven't spoke to this nigga in so long. Like, I let that go. Like, why is my name still in his mouth? I go to his page. He talking about like, oh, you know, I birthed these niggas. Y'all niggas want to talk about Emmanuel Hudson? I put that nigga on his first plane. We ain't gonna discuss that though. We ain't gonna tell you how he came up. And just saying all this extra stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like, this nigga really, 6 years later, this nigga still got my name in his mouth, bro. And he's still like, and I've let it go. You know what I'm saying? I decided to let it go. So the fact that this nigga still making videos about me, I'm like, bro, like, this nigga must want me to, like, really put hands on him. So I still didn't say anything. I let him have it. Didn't want to give him attention. Like, all right, whatever. He obviously doing this. Let me just leave him alone. Then the nigga start going off on Nick. The nigga was dogging everybody. He was just like, yo, I burped half them niggas on stage, this, that, and the third. Like, he was calling the Nick, and I quote, calling Nick like, bitch, like, you stole it. You stole spoken word Sundays from me. My name is Spoken Reed. He just like doing all the extra stuff for attention. That's why I told y'all in the beginning, when he got on WildNOut, it was never a setup. That nigga did that to himself. The way he got on there, he asked for that. This nigga even got the beefing with showrunners and executives of WildNOut. Everybody was about to like literally fight. Niggas trying to have secret locations to fight and all this extra stuff. And this nigga, he's just doing all of this. So imagine my surprise when I find out they let the nigga on WildNOut. Nigga, I went to Nick and the showrunners and I'm like, yo, are y'all serious? Like, y'all beefing with this nigga? Like, y'all know he only doing that for attention. So my agent reached out to me like, yo, they're getting ready to have spoken reasons on WildNOut. Do you not want to be on that episode, or do you not want him on that episode? Like, we can make, you know, accommodations for you. I'm like, I'm not finna stop anybody from getting their shine or getting their money. If that nigga want to come on WildNOut, that's on him. Like, I'm not finna tell y'all don't let him on there because I'm feeling uncomfortable. No, I ain't with all that. Let that nigga do what he do. Let him get his shine. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna say nothing to him, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I asked. I was like, what happened if I punched the nigga? Like, can I punch him? And then she was like, well, you can, but then he's liable to sue you, Tyler Perry Studios, because that's where it was shot at, WildNOut, and just, you know, he could just sue everybody. So in the end, this nigga end up winning. So I'm like, dang, well, can I punch him at the hotel? Cause I don't care if they sue the hotel. And she was like, well, the hotel off limits, you can do whatever you want. And I'm just like, all right, cool. But she's like, I suggest you don't do that because you could ruin your career and all this extra stuff, just whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is.